Chair Hartman, members of the board, we have one speaker on this item, Mr. Caldwell.
Madam Chair, members of the board, I'm Andy Caldwell representing COLAB. We too are very grateful and proud of our emergency responders, but as you know, I've been making the same speech for over 20 years. I'm going to put this in a little bit of a different context. Last week you had a hearing, an annual hearing, in which you look at leaks and spills of the oil industry. You go through an exhaustive report of every little thing that's gone wrong or been done wrong, whether it, no matter how de minimis it is. But this is on you. This is on you, the state government, and the federal government, because the resources that are burning are under your sole control, authority, and jurisdiction. We're not surprised by these fires. For the last 30 years, we've had these things every couple of years, where we now have 2 of the top 5 in the state just within the last decade or so. And the point here is these are not just wind-driven fires, they are policy-driven fires. We have a hands-off approach to flora and fauna in quote-unquote wilderness rural areas. We don't have any roads, we can't create fuel breaks, we can't do control burns. We have zoning ordinances called resource protection ordinances or zoning ordinances that protect fuel from even a cow or a goat, let alone a firefighter or a farmer. These fires are policy driven. You have sole control, the government, not just you, but you as an extension of government have sole control over these lands. These fuels have been allowed to build up upwards of 100 years of dead brush. They are powder kegs. And we can't get you to change your policy. A roadless wilderness is a wilderness that doesn't have access to firefighting equipment. Roads act as fire breaks, and they also act as access points for firefighters. Do you remember just last year when you told a guy in Toro Canyon who got caught trying to create a second means of egress out of his house to shelter in place? Do you remember? That was this board. You told him shelter in place. How dare you cut through brush? How dare you potentially impact a creek shed because of it wanting to have a second way out of your house in case that canyon goes up? Instead of having resource protection zones, can we have a fire reduction zone? Thank you.
Thank you.